The next description of Ibadur Rahman is how they deal with money, how they deal with the things that they own and how they purchase things. وَالَّذِينَ إِذَا أَنفَقُوا لَمْ يُسْرِفُوا وَلَمْ يَقْتُرُوا وَكَانَ بَيْنَ ذَلِكَ قَوَامًا. When they spend, when they buy things, when they use the things that they purchased, they are not overspenders. They're not extravagant in the way they spend their money, but yet at the same time, they're not stingy. They're not holding tight to the money. They are actually moderate in the way they spend their money. And that is something extremely important for us to understand nowadays. We live nowadays between two extremes. Some people are so stingy. Some people are the money is so dear to their hearts that they keep saving it and accumulating it and not doing anything with it. On the other hand, we have people who are always overspending, who are always buying things with credit cards and taking loans to buy things, and things that they cannot even pay back for. And that's a problem. On the other hand, we see people are so wasteful. Look at a dinner gathering. You go to a buffet. You go to a restaurant. It is so sad to see the amount of food is being thrown in the trash in any restaurant that we go to. You see the waitress taking the plates after people are done, and you can see the food on the plates can feed a whole family. Sometimes we have a gathering at our homes. People fill their plates with rice, meat, and bread. They eat a little bit, and the rest, unfortunately, in the trash. We see that all around the world. But also we see all around the world kids jumping into trash dumpsters for a piece of bread. We see kids in Somalia and Africa dying because they don't have food or they don't have water to drink. We see them all the time on TV. Now imagine if it's the opposite. Imagine if you are throwing the food in the trash and the camera is right on you, and that kid in Africa is watching you throwing all this food. What do you think that kid will say? Before you throw a piece of bread or a piece of meat in the trash, think about that kid. Doesn't mean that you shove your stomach with things that you cannot have or you overfill yourself. Just be moderate in the way you spend, in the way you buy. People have clothes in their closets and still have labels on them, and they never wore for years. And other kids around the world have no clothes to cover them from the cold of the winter.
Whatever you do, make sure your words are true. Honesty is the best, because life is a test. Even if it hurts so much you want to cry,